The smell of lumber, crops, and chunks? Yes, that is chunks.
Not sure if those Baroon zealots live in space or got separated.
Running the low house is tough, but those times when we make a real difference, it makes it all worth it. Got a moment to hear about the low house? Good to know there's still some folks who... The low house is a place where folks down on their luck can get a... More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. I run the place. Have... That's... Sometimes they just need a helping hand to... Look, I'll be honest with you. It takes credits to provide. If you can spend... Thank you. I don't... Sincerely, thank you for your donation. If you're serious, I'm Philborn Agriculture, but the latest... Could you ask, sir? This is a huge... If there's anything you can... I'll have more work for you.
Next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there. We don't have a ship to send someone.
A good business person shouldn't let their personal attachments become an obstacle to success. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot some. But please, if it's about the... Oh, Weston. His brother had Philburn Agricultural. Seems those two are... I mean, you're right, of course. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Well, the stakes are huge. Surely that's what... That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is... But if we could... His margins are... What? Oh god, no. Like, stale, or like... The next big batch of beer is almost... You just need to find... Then, just wait to do that, and I'll...
People joke. Say those Varun zealots worship a snake. Let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial... Be... it the Great Serpent. Is it real? I know. They think it is.
You really going through with it?
I really don't. We only use robots for farming. It's been this whole. But the guards aren't. We're committed. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll talk with my. Just.
Smell will not be an issue.
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. I think we can't do this alone, Annie. I don't know.
Full spacesuit.
Thank you for saving my husband.
I dream about one
We
day
don't get
having
that.
my
The
own
emergency
Spotify.
fund's empty. So that is good. Oh, that makes... Aren't they outside the walls? Wait. You went outside... Please, don't risk yourself like... I hate to ask it, but this next era... Everything runs on charity. A new face may... So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy. and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. You are a breath. Once you're done with that, the weather has been. You take care.
Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that. Can hardly walk 2 steps without running into a bar.
I can't complain. Someone said some of the food on crops got damaged.
Yeah, the Thresher's programming had a glitch and it tore right through a couple of buttons.
Hello there. So good to see you. The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here. What day is it? Oh, I'll send over my usual... She truly is a wonder. And with the building, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant... Well, from me. Unlike the UC, the city's budget is very tight, so it forces the community to... I'll talk with the mirror later. I didn't mean... Between thwarting bank robberies and helping... You have the city... If you run into any problems in my town, you come here.
What brings you to the Trade Authority?
You should talk with Duncan. I
Do
handle
you
the
have
boring
business with the Trade
behind-the-scenes
Authority?
work.
I'm sure something will catch your eye. Aquila City is bustling. One of the busiest.
The Trade Authority has a firm policy of, we're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the free. The Trade Authority's image is doing quite...
I'm done discussing.
I do, but it requires discretion. Take this message to the... If you could take... And that's the last...
You have a great day. Welcome to Aquila City's Trade Authority.
not enough to do around here.
Thank you. Please, let me know if I can be of service. Oh. So Amira has some help? Laredo Firearms Pride. I'll send Justin over. The tried answer would be a sense of civic responsibility. Broken promises. Donations like this? You are quite well. Is there anything else? Indeed. I design. When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings. Come back anytime. High gravity can be exhausting. It would be understandable if you had the extra time to rest.
Elias and no word from the trader. I like to believe everyone is capable of. Some days are easier. For example, because of Sarah Philborn gave me these credits. You more than this. Not so fast. I have one more thing for you. This is part of... I want you to...
I'm so behind on those reports.
Amira said to expect... You have...
Good for you.
Over here in Aquila. On behalf of...
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Hello, Captain.
I know your type. The freewheeling spaces.
Dr. Cartwright in Aquila City said I was crazy. Hey, let's keep... That being said, I have some supplies I can... Sorry, I can't do that. We'll see who gets tired of the... I'll think about it. Oh, I really shouldn't do this. If the clinic finds out... All right, you win. You're very persuasive. I can throw in a few extra supplies, but I'm...
Star Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Yeah, what is it?
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. What can Reliant Medical do for you? Fantastic. Thanks for everything. Here, take it.
Do you need something?
Show no mercy, leave no quarter. If you've come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. Be warned though, if you think this work is for making a quick... Seems like there is, but this isn't just any bounty. Someone's put a price on your head and paid bounty hunters to cash it. For 3,000 credits, I can smooth this over with the mercenaries. Sadly, payment is often the only thing that can clear one's name. course. Bounty hunting is but used. Stay safe. Stay wary.
I'd be making a fortune if you let us finish my cat.
If you got any spare creds? Hey, Chief, you got any? I don't need a job. Also, I just want to think of it as an investment. Oh, I totally did. Found it and it was perfect. But that won't happen with this slate. I do. I write them on napkins you get from the eateries, and I use... It's not a perfect system. That would mean I don't have to start over. I lost them. You find all three.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own such a system.
Got any creds to spare? Wow, that's... As promised?
suspect that if I were
Marcus,
confined
there's
to life in
always
an
work
office
to be
like
done.
this,
Well
someone
done.
would end up being
And as I
stabbed.
said, now if you'll excuse.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Anything I can help? Hey, what can I do for you? Sure. I'm sure you can find.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you.
I'm just saying, we don't know the side effects of rapture. Maybe they really did see a snake.
Hey, if you want to join the hospital, no one's stopping you.
I'm not saying the snake is real, just that they saw it. Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Sauvages. Nice.
Look, I
This
ain't gonna
place is
stand
like my
around here all
second
day,
home.
right? What are you looking at? This? This is Ebbside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astra Lounge. Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask.
then I'm walking away. Do you want this stuff or not?
Fine. I'll transfer the credits and you can leave it in the usual place.
You are really, really weird. And coming from me... Yeah, back in the day, you would never... Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the Disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. Hello? We were one of the big dogs. And Briggs? Total class. I mean, the Strikers, but the Disciples? And the only people that kept... So you stroll in here and want to meet with... Maybe you should meet with the business...
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you.
Fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want... You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Okay. Hello.
What can I get you today?
Party.
What a city, am I right? Hey.
Excuse me.